Hi Sagittarius, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you your weekly tarot reading for the week of April 4th to April 10th, 2022. Thank you so much for joining me. And I do want to remind you, as always, this is general for the week, so just take what resonates. But thank you in advance for your likes, comments, and subscriptions to the channel if you haven't done so already. To book a personal reading with myself, everything you need is down below in the description box. Just shoot me a quick email and I'll definitely get that started for you. As well, don't forget to stick with me to the very end of the reading, this video, to get an answer to your own yes or no question. The overall message I channeled for you, Sag, for this upcoming week: everything feels different. Everything feels different. I'm not gonna lie, a bit of hesitancy came over me when I was getting ready to press record and start this reading. Feeling a level of emotion coming through already. I don't know why I said it that way, but the song that Spirit chose on Shuffle to speak upon your week, Changing by John Mayer. Changing. Definitely makes sense. They're saying it's not just you. So we're going to start by pulling the overall focus for the week from the Sacred Light Oracle deck, and then we'll further pull some tarot. Alrighty. For my lovely Sagittarians, bear with me. They're saying embrace the struggle. Embrace the struggle. I'm going to put this one back. I feel as if there is an underlying focus on you needing to take a peaceful approach, to enjoy those moments when things take a little bit longer, even try to enjoy the mundane tasks, some of which you're taking upon oneself. With talking about the evolution of your spirit, right? Actioning of plans, transcendence. Feeling as if things around you feel so different. You know that when a big change is implemented in one's life moving forward, that feels inevitable, that you do desire or feel or embracing, things are going to feel so out of this world different. You may even find that it's just evident that certain other people in your life are changing dramatically, and you almost don't know how to handle it or how to grasp it. Okay. But we have Universal Merkaba, if I even said that correctly, a sacred purpose. You have the answer. Lucid dreaming. Don't be surprised if you're going through some very vivid lucid dreaming throughout the week. I know it can be a bit alerting or just on edge. For some of you, you're used to it. Don't allow for the emotions that come to be from some of them to get the best of you. Learn from it, grow from it, and move right on. Some of it could be spiritual messing with, but for others of you, or for other dreams, it could just be more assistance, reminders, helpful key information. But I feel like somehow you will see things kind of floating around you throughout the week, and focus on your sacred purpose in a lot of ways. I'm being pushed to add up the 3 and 4 here because it's the number 34. Luck being on your side as things change and develop, and being reminded that luck is on your loved one's side as well. Okay, or sides. Yeah, an underlying focus on the emotions that need to be healed at this time, out of the for the respect, for the benefit of your future. Wow. You could get a little bit frustrated when you struggle to speak at certain points of the week, or when things don't happen quick enough. A need to rebalance and ground oneself, as it's not going to benefit you to lose your cool or to get overly frustrated, right? Maintain a nice balance, or bring it on back. We're going to pull from the Gilded Tarot deck and pull one card for each day of the week, all 7 days, and then we'll further speak upon them, further clarify if need be. We're switching it up for this set of weeklies. Okay. Let's see, what else do we have for Sag? We have 3 on the board since you can't see them. And we're pulling the last one right from the top of the deck. Yeah, did you hear the emotion in that sigh? I feel like there is an underlying focus on a level of justice you're receiving, but feeling as if you deserve more, wanting justice for the ones you care about the most, feeling very defensive or guarded, or just feeling like you are directing at times your frustrations in the wrong direction. Do recognize quickly, when that's happening, all right, to correct one's actions. Anyways, the Sun card coming out for Monday. Let's clarify this one. Interesting. I just saw the Strength card, but it flopped back into the deck, so I'm going to leave it there. There's a focus on you connecting with one, if not two, fire signs throughout this day. Could be a Leo, to say the least. We have the Nine of Swords, definitely already giving me the vibe of certain stressful dreams. Remember that lucid dreaming card? With the Seven of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles, you could be dreaming or stressed about a fresh start on the horizon, right? One that's going to entail money, whether it's mainly your beginning or someone else you care about or somewhat take care of. I feel like you're just stressing over money, but being reminded that completion in the past and completion moving forward leads to a level of happiness. There's a focus on sunlight throughout this day, being pushed to understand that all that's coming towards you is part of your manifestation, okay? Whether it's obligations you have to fulfill, opportunities coming towards you, it could be people just checking in, you desiring to a certain extent, if you're honest with oneself, that attention, those opportunities, or just the busy work, if you will, coming towards you. So just keep that in mind, even if it's you more so just manifesting and desiring the benefits of all of which. All right, it can just feel like a lot on this day to begin the week, but I feel like you will cope with it to the best of your ability, and are reminded that you deserve the happy moments that you feel throughout this Monday. It just feels like there's some scattered stressful moments in the midst of, even if it's just for some of you at the beginning of this Monday, it just feels like there's a lot of happiness throughout the day for the most part. Six of Swords. They're saying recognize the happiness and wrap oneself up with it. Six of Swords talking about how Tuesday there's a focus on what you want to sail away from, or being pushed to recognize another Six of Swords moment outside of you. A Tower moment taking a true highlight. You need to recognize that not everything's meant to last in this lifetime of yours, okay? To recognize that you're sailing away from a Tower moment out of respect for oneself. Some of you manifesting an ending in the near future that will help you better one's life, or just see things be more simplistic, a lot easier, and just less stressful. With the Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck, as well as the Fool, for some of you, it has to do with a leap of faith, you know, having more fun with your life, you know, enjoying things more. You have a lot of options when it comes to what you're moving towards, you know, obviously connected to what you plan to or have already left behind. The Emperor for Wednesday. Feeling overly serious, feeling the need to plan, to develop, to create, hard at work. They're showing somebody with their head down, just very focused on what they're accomplishing. You know, whether it's your job or your business, or it could be anything. It could be planning for what you desire in a lot of ways, as they draw me to this Fool card once again. Feeling as if you just have a lot going on. But I feel like your world is churning to gold in a lot of ways as things trickle forward, as they're drawing me to the background of this here. If you look at all these gold images, embrace the struggle once again. There's something to learn from the night sky, especially if you wake up in the middle of the night. But it's interesting I say that, and then we get the Sun card. A push to recognize that what you're planning for, what you're developing or creating, is making you happy, okay? Again, I feel like the majority of the week, if not the whole week, a reminder that completion is a must at times and leads you towards happiness, even if that is just a stepping stone towards even more sunlight, more happiness. We're moving on to the King of Wands. Also on Wednesday, you will see a focus come to be on astrology, signs, tarot readings, stuff of that sort. Some of you, of course, throughout other parts of the week, but there's just a lot of Leo in this reading. The King of Wands in reverse for Thursday, with the Strength card coming out, being reminded on a day that you're not feeling super confident, right? A day where you're not feeling super comfortable, things not feeling very, they're saying relevant, but things not feeling very easy or normal, right? Things feeling just different around you. People coming off to you different, people rubbing you differently, you registering and absorbing knowledge and certain conversations, updates in ways that you just don't expect. It leaving you a bit emotional or just not sure where your confidence went. I need to implement self-care and a reminder to dig for the inner strength and to recognize that you're a damn fire sign. Yeah, you're a little bit all over the place at times, but you're a free spirit as a Sagittarius, and to own that. There's something to learn from another fire sign, okay? Or they're saying a water sign. to accept once again that you're feeling a bit depleted and you don't have to feel 100% 24/7. But to put that expectation on one's shoulders sets the tone for other people's expectations for you, okay? Allow for yourself to expect not less from oneself, but just remind yourself that you're human, right? And that we all struggle from time to time. King of Pentacles. To move on to Friday. Gaining that confidence back, being pushed to sit back in your throne. Recognize what you do between, I want to say, the second half of Thursday, or maybe just towards the end or the beginning of Friday. It helps you. Still feeling a bit depleted, but feeling more confident, right? Feeling as if things are a little bit more optimistic. You're like, damn, that things aren't comfortable, but I have to embrace the sun. I have to embrace what feels different. You don't really have much of a choice, right? And being aligned, that's aligned with the Sun card, and having the Ten of Swords, a push to manifest and be confident about what you desire in ending, okay? Or just a new beginning in a lot of ways. I just can't help but notice the sun back here, as it is aligned with the Sun card, and feeling like the sun is starting to come out once again as you make your way towards the weekend. A week that changes your life and reminds you that change is inevitable once again. You have to just embrace it. And I feel like it'll even push you to ask oneself or to remind oneself what other changes you want to implement once again. Four of Cups. This is for Saturday. Bear with me. So interesting, I just noticed these cards were flipped the wrong way. I feel like the weekend you're going to desire your alone time, as I see the Hermit card. But feeling a bit emotional, feeling very motherly, wanting to take care of people, but not sure if you have a lot in you to do so, wanting more control, thinking about your savings, thinking about other people's savings, not in the mood, okay? Own it. I just feel like it has to do with a tower moment that happened recently, where you're just thinking a lot about endings, okay? Thinking about what needs to change, feeling like a lot's out of your control, right? But a need to accept that that is purposeful, to just go with the flow and try to adapt that way of being moving forward. There's something to learn from an air sign when it comes to Saturday or the weekend as a whole. Oh, and interesting, we do finish up the week with the Hermit card, with the Nine of Cups coming out to wrap up the week, to clarify the Hermit card, which is aligned with the Emperor and the Sun, talking about how your alone time to finish up the week will bring you a level of peace, serenity, and happiness. Again, coming to terms with certain endings and new beginnings and what's not in your control fully. Getting your motivation back to prep for the beginning of the following week. A reminder that you have a lot to celebrate if you so choose. A reminder that everything's falling into place for oneself. And I just feel like you think about a wish fulfillment you truly desire when it comes to being within one's energy at the end of the week. But again, a reminder that this is a week where everything's changing as a whole around you. Other people are changing as they go through their individual development. But you have to be honest and admit that you're going through a change too on a soul level. And so just to go with the flow and adapt to these changes, and not to question the push by spirit in the universe to step out of your comfort zone. Okay? Let's answer your question. For Sagittarius. Alrighty, you're getting an answer of yes. You got a yes. So I hope this reading was truly helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Go have yourself an amazing, transformative week, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Sag.